Hi, boys and girls. Happy Tuesday and welcome to another phonics video. Today, we're going to do a few different activities. For today, we're going to do some dictation. So you will need something to write with, like a pencil and paper or your whiteboard and marker. So if you don't have that yet, you can pause the video and go and grab it. And if you do, let's go ahead and get started. So we're going to start with an activity about nouns and pronouns. So if you remember, a noun names a person, a place, or a thing, and a pronoun is a word that can replace a noun. So we're going to look at some sentences that have nouns in the sentence, and we're going to replace these nouns with a pronoun. So as you can see on my screen, they already did the first one for us. So the sentence says, Vince is a good catcher. And in that sentence, Vince is a noun that names a person, and we're underlining it right here. And they replaced Vince with the word he. So instead of saying Vince is a good catcher, you could say he is a good catcher. And then we're going to just write he on the line. So there are many different pronouns, but for this activity, we're only going to use he, she, or it. All right. So let's go on to number 2. Number 2 says, the mouse is on the fence. And they've already underlined the mouse for us. So we know that the mouse is the noun. Now, is a mouse a person, a place, or a thing? It's a thing, right? So should we replace the word mouse with he, she, or it? If you said it, then you're correct. Instead of saying the mouse is on the fence, we could say it is on the fence. All right, let's go to number 3. Number 3 says, the prince had goose for dinner. Oh my. All right. They had already underlined the prince for us. So the prince is the word that we're going to replace. Is the prince a person, a place, or a thing? That's right. A prince is a person. So usually a prince is a male or a boy. So I'm going to select the pronoun he. All right. So he had goose for dinner. All right. Let's go down to number 4. Number 4 says the horse ran in a race. So is a horse a person, a place, or a thing? That's right. A horse is a thing or an animal. So we're going to replace it with the pronoun it. Instead of saying the horse, you could say it ran in a race. Or if you know it's a male horse, you could say he ran in a race or she ran in a race. All right, let's scroll down to number 5. Uh-oh. Before we scroll down, we might have to erase some of the work that we already did because the screen is being a little funky. All right, now we will scroll down to number 5 and number 6, and let's read those. Number 5 says, Mom has a red blouse. A blouse is like a shirt. So they've already underlined mom for us. Is mom a person, a place, or a thing, boys and girls? Yep, mom is a person. So should we replace mom with he, she, or it? If you said she, then you are correct. So over here in the blank, I'm going to write she. And which digraph do I hear at the beginning of she? I hear sh, S-H. All right. And then the last one, number 6, says Gran knits socks for her grandkids. So gran is a term that some people may call their grandmother, like you might say granny or nana or my mom or something like that. Well, in the story we've been reading, the kids call their grandmother Gran. So is Gran a person, a place, or a thing? Yep, Gran is a person. So should we replace Gran with the pronoun he, she, or it? If you said she, then you are correct. And I'm going to just go ahead and write she on the line. All right. And we are done that activity. So we're going to move on to our next activity, which is dictation. So I have my whiteboard and I had my marker, but I don't see it. Give me 1 second. Okay, I'm gonna grab a marker. So, boys and girls, I told you to get your stuff and get ready, but I wasn't even ready. So now I have my whiteboard and I have my markers, and we're gonna do some dictation. So today for dictation, we're gonna do words that have vowel digraphs. And a vowel digraph is when you have two vowels put together, but it only makes one sound, like OO or OU or EE. So those are two vowels put together, but it's only making one sound. So I will tell you the word. You will repeat the word after me. Then I want you to tap the word. Then we're going to make lines for all of the sounds that we hear. And then we're going to write the letters that correspond with the sounds that we hear, okay? So number 1 is going to be the word tool. Say it with me. Tool. Now let's tap it out. Ooh, tool. So I hear ooh. All right, go ahead and write the letters that you hear in the word tool. If you need to, you can pause the video while you write it and then press play when you're ready to see me go over the correct spelling. All right, that way you get to practice without me telling you the answer. So pause as many times as you need to. I'm going to go ahead and write the word tool. So I hear t, then I hear ooh, and I know that's made by the double O, and then ooh, tool. Excellent. Okay, number 2 is going to be the word fuse. The word is fuse. I hear fuse. And the letters that match those sounds are F, U, S. And what do you think I need at the end to make this U long? That's right, I need a magic E. Remember, I do not put magic E on a line because it does not make a sound. So it doesn't get a line because it's silent. All right, number 3, the word is draw. Say it with me. Draw. Now let's tap it out. D-R-A. Draw. Draw. All right, let's write what we hear in draw. I hear D-R-A. And I know that A-W makes the aw sound. Now, W is not a vowel, is it? No, it's not. But when you put it with the A for A-W, it makes a vowel sound. Aw. Okay, number 4 is the word hoist. Again, say it with me. Hoist. Now let's tap it out. Hoist. Hoist. So it's going to be hoist. And now let's write the letters that match the sounds we hear. Oi is O-I, and then st. All right, let's go to number 5. Number 5 is the word slope. Say it with me. Slope. Now let's tap it out. S-l-o-p. Slope. So I hear s-l-o-p. And the letters that I hear are s-l-o-p. Now, right now, that just says slop. So what do I have to do to make it say slope? I have to put a magic E at the end to make the O long. Remember, the magic E does not get its own line because it doesn't make a sound. All right, number 6. I'm going to try to, I think I'm going to erase so that I have more space. But you guys, if you have space, you don't have to erase. So for number 6, I'm going to write the word seedling. Say it with me. Seedling. All right, let's tap it out. Seed. That's the first syllable. Let's do the second syllable. Ing. Seed. Ing. All right, and I put a dot here because there are 2 different syllables. So seed and then ling. When you're reading, are you really going to see that dot, boys and girls? No, you're not. But sometimes your teachers just use it to help you realize when we have a 2-syllable word. So in seed, I hear seed. And then ling, ing. Seedling. All right. Number 7 is going to be the word outline. Say it with me. Outline. So the first syllable I hear out. The second syllable I hear in. So now I'm going to make my marks. I hear out, in. Okay, now I'm going to write letters to correspond with the sounds that I hear. So I know the ow sound is OU, and then t, and then I hear line, in. Again, I'm going to put a magic E over here to make this I long, but my magic E is not going to get a line because it doesn't make a sound. Okay, number 8. Number 8 is our last word. Number 8 is the word statement. Say it with me. Statement. Let's tap out state and then the second syllable ment. Ready, go. 8. Statement. So now I'm going to write lines for the sounds that I hear. 8. Statement. Okay, here are my lines. Now I'm going to write letters to match the sounds that I hear. So I have 8. And that's a long A sound, so it needs a space for a magic E. So I'm going to put the magic E here. It's not on a line. I just had to squeeze it in. And then meant. Statement. All right. So those are all of our words today for dictation. I just wanted to practice some of those vowel sounds with you guys. So today I erased the first set that we went over, but in just these 3 words that I have left on my board, we went over E, which makes the E sound. We went over OU, that makes the ow sound. And then when there's an A with the magic E, it makes a long A sound. Some of the other sounds that we went over and the words that I had to erase are OO. And we know that OO can say ooh, or it can say All right, we also went over U with the magic E. When U is with the magic E, it says you. We went over AW, which says ah. We went over OI, which says oi. And then the last one is O with the magic E, which makes a long O sound. All right, so I'm going to put my board away, and then we're going to do one last activity before our phonics video ends. So yesterday, if you watched Ms. Stern's video, she started reading a story with you guys called The Soccer Game. Now, she read the first page of the story, and then today I'm going to read the second page. So here's the soccer game. If you missed the story with Miss Stern yesterday, I'm just going to let you know what's happening on the first page, and then we will get into the second page. On the first page, Grace has a soccer game over the weekend. It's a really big game because if they win the game, they will be considered state champs. So Grace is there with some of her friends and her dad, and she's ready to give her very best, but then as the game starts, she keeps missing the net and not making the goals, okay? So she's feeling a little frustrated, but her dad tells her to hang in there and keep trying and get back in the game because a quitter never wins and a winner never quits. And that is where Miss Stern stopped yesterday. So we're going to read page 2. I'm going to read the first 2 paragraphs to you guys so that you can see how I read fluently. Then I want you to pause the video and read the rest of this page by yourself. All right, I'm going to get out a pointer so that you can see where I'm reading, or the little spotlight, and then we're going to get started. So I'm here at Grace, all right? Ready? Grace whimpers for a bit, but then gets up and brushes herself off. She runs and makes a nice pass to Kim Knox out on the left wing. Kim makes a pass back to Grace in the center. All right, guys, it's your turn. Pause the video and start right here at Grace and read all the way to the bottom. When you finish, press play and I will go over it and read the rest as well. Ready? Press pause. Okay, welcome back, friends. I'm going to start at Grace and read all the way to the bottom. Follow along with me. Grace has a shot. She swings her leg. Thwack! This time, her shot is strong and on target. It shoots past the keeper and into the net. Yes, shouts Mr. Knox. Nice shot, yells Mr. Spencer. Kim and Jane and the rest of her pals run up and hug her. Jane lifts her up. While they are hugging Grace and jumping up and down, the horn sounds. Time has run out. The game is finished. Grace and her pals are the state champs. All right, boys and girls, we are finished the story. So before we end, I am going to highlight some of the sounds that I noticed in this story. So I'm going to get out my star stamp, and I'm going to go through the story and stamp some of the words that have different sound spellings that we've talked about in class or during our YouTube videos. So in the word grace, I know it's CE, and we know CE says S. In the word whimpers, I know it's WH, and we know that WH is a digraph, and it says W. All right? The girl's name in the story is Kim Knox, and her last name Knox, I noticed KN, and we know that KN says And I want to go back up to this word that I skipped with CE. We know that when C and E are together, it makes the S sound. So this word is ice, nice. And then down here, we have another C. Now, C is tricky because it can make a hard C sound or a soft C sound. So let's think about our rule. This C is followed by an E. So an E comes next. So if you're reading and there's a C with an E after it, it's going to make the soft C sound, which is S. So this word is center, and it starts with a soft C. All right. Let's keep going. Again, we see Grace with soft C again. We see Knox with KN again, and we see nice again, another word with soft C. Okay, so these are some words that match the skills that we've been working on in class. All right, we're going to go through the last paragraph, and then we're going to be done for the day. As we go through the last paragraph, I'm just going to put my star on top of a word, and I want you to quickly say the word. Even though I can't hear you, it's good practice for us. All right, what's this word? Kim, very good. What's this word? Excellent. Jane. What's this word? While. Excellent. What's this word? Very nice. The word is grace. Here's a sight word. What word is that? Down. What's this word? I notice it has a magic E, so that makes the I long. The word is I'm. Time. Very good. Let's do two more. What's this word? There's another magic E. It makes the A long. The word is G. Aim. Game. Let's do the last word. And this word I notice CH. CH says ch. And this word is ch. Champs. Excellent job today, boys and girls. The very last thing that I would like to do is share your assignment for today. So this is what you're going to take a picture of and show your teacher. First, you're going to read the story that we just read, the soccer game. You can take a short video of yourself reading for 1 minute and see how many words you're able to read in 1 minute, and then send that video to your teacher on Dojo or in a text message. The second thing you're going to do is look at the bottom of this screen right here down where it says phonics, and it says replace the nouns in the following sentences with a pronoun. So this slide is going to be on the class story on Class Dojo. So ask your parents to show it to you. It has your phonics work and all of your other work for today. So the first sentence says, Jack is walking to the park. So you're going to take Jack out of the sentence and replace it with a pronoun. Write it down so that we can see it and then send it in a picture. And then the second sentence says, my friends and I like to eat ice cream. So you're going to take out my friends and I, replace it with a pronoun, and write it down. Send that to your teacher as well. All right, boys and girls, that is the end of our phonics video for today. I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.